maybe. Where's Sissy at? See, you're not helping. See. Turkey Boo, where's your mama? Where's mama at? Darkness? Where you at, baby? In the house? Melody's in there. Where's Darkness at? Hi, baby. Where's your sister? I don't know where she's at. Darkness? Baby girl, why are you over here, babe? She's over here with the boys. They gotta get down off of here. I'm not done. We're taking the babies out. You're gonna take the babies out? Your sister's over there with the boys. She's over there. Okay, this is not gonna work. Great, move, please. You're not helping me, you know that, right? Darkness, what you doing? Come on back to your house, please. Your sister's way over there. Okay, you can go back on the bed, please. Go ahead. My food. Alright, Melody's in the house. Darkness and Daryl and Sparky needs to go in the house. I'm going to get your sister, Darkness. Darkness! You want the slush in the dump back? Come here. Let's go, Rodeo. Let's go, Rodeo. Let's go. You want to step back? Let's get down here. Alright, where's my Daryl? Come on, Daryl. Monkey! Daryl, come on, baby. Daryl! Just back downstairs. Okay, they're back in. You want to come out? You out. Are you going to be a good girl? Because I'm going to let the babies out. I'm going to let the babies out, and I want you messing with them. Do not want you to mess with those babies. How did that happen? Probably laid it in it. Found another. Perfect. No. Yeah. No. While you're facing that direction, going to lead you that direction. Leave the fan off. All right. Who wants to come out here? The girls want to come out here. Did you guys all go poo? Good job. Hurry up. No, Luna. I'm not letting you out because I know what you're going to do with those babies. You're not at that age where babies are good for you. So the baby's staying in here? All right. A little bit staying in there. I'm letting you out right now. Just a second. I need to move the food that's accumulated from the girl. Oh, that's not from the food, that's from me. My asthma. I know, that's fine. I've had it my whole, well, not really my whole life. I've had it. I know. Probably in my 30s. When my lungs started being affected. I know. I know. This lungs got scarred several times throughout my life by other people. One being my mom and dad, because they chain smoked, scarred my lungs. Then my husband, lighting incense so heavily that he literally walked in the room. It was like a cloud. Hey, excuse me, do you want something? I don't think there's anything left in here, but you can have it. All right, apparently it's fast as we eat the banana peel. All right. Then I gotta open the door for you. Right about this. Macho and honey button coming out or not. That's up to them. Their kennels stay open. I need to change this. It's like changing the feed pads are like changing diapers. It is nasty. Even if it's due to be changed, it gets changed. The girls are pretty good about going certain places on the pee pads. Boys, not so much. All right, guys, I'll bring the water in here. You can have the water. Wait a little bit, so she's gonna stay in here and watch you guys. Okay. All right. Izzy's drinking right now, so as soon as she's done, I'll bring the water in. I don't want no trouble. Hi, girlfriend. You getting a drink? I love you, baby. Izzy lost her son today, Ira. We lost Ira. He wasn't doing well. I had put him in the boys' room, the bird room, because he spent most of his whole entire life. They spend most up to their teenage years with their mom, and he was really close to his mom. And then he got paralyzed, and that went south. Changed the whole dynamics of. It changed the whole dynamics of everything. What ended up being a positive is that little bit. For the first and only time I've ever seen her do it, except with me or Faith. She was very compassionate with Ira. She actually today, she sat with Ira. She's never tried to hurt him. His mom, Izzy, tries to hurt him. The boys will try to hurt him. He always had to be in the kennel. If he wasn't in the kennel, then he had to be supervised directly, or the girls, the people that were having a hard time that were not nice to him, had to be kennels. So it was a little bit of a juggling act to get that done, keeping him safe. There was times that I tried to integrate him with the other birds, his mom, his auntie, his papa, those kind of relations, and he always ended up getting attacked by them. So Lizzie, there's a video this morning of her doing that exact thing. I think it's called No. teaching them no, or training them no. And it's got a little song to it and everything. um, he had a hard time with the weather change. We had a really temperature drop. And then of course we have the alternate heating, which causes it to be really dry in here. We did have a couple rainy days. We had a big storm that came through. We had some babies that were born. Um, it's been a really busy week. um, and a lot of things going on pressure-wise with my job, that affected my living if it didn't go right. Um, so that went well. Everything that was stressful this week was just resolved. Um, I realized that he was not doing well yesterday. I asked him if he wanted to come in the front room with us, and he did not want to. He had some kind of altercation in the evening. I don't know exactly. It was Luna that knocked his kennel over. I think that might have done something, because his kennel was really high. I had him up on Sassy's kennel and then on a box on top of Sassy's kennel. It was solid as long as other people don't jump on it. Now my other birds are all trained not to do things like that. My adult birds, my older birds, they all know better. Luna's just a teenager, and so I think he might have knocked it over or knocked him upside down. It's happened before, but not from that distance. This is from my bed. It just followed. They pushed it off before, but that's a different thing. So I think something happened, because it was just like he was full of life, And even this morning, that happened like yesterday evening. But this morning, there's videos on him. He was standing up on his knees, being really powerful, because his mom and his auntie were out this morning. I was directly supervising that. Like I said, I did a video on it with Liz over it. He was wonderful. He spent a good part of the morning, all day today. He was out here with Spacey Girl, and a little bit, like I said, he was right here next to Spacey Girl. A little bit was sitting right next to him all day long today. He didn't eat his breakfast. He didn't eat his dinner. He did eat lunch, breakfast and lunch yesterday. Did not eat dinner. This morning when I got him up, his food was still full. The other thing that was weird about it is normally he's never ever pooed in his food before, and he did, which would have been a deliberate act. That's something that they don't do normally. It's either they don't like the food, or they don't feel good, or they're trying to communicate some distress or whatever. But he did not eat his dinner. This morning I made meatballs. There's a video on that. He did not eat his meatball. He did cover it up like he normally does. But what he usually does is, if there's other birds out, he will cover his food up, or his tray, his bowl up with his wing or his chest. Sometimes it gets food on himself, but he does that, and then when everybody's done eating and they disperse kind of like thing, he'll go and back off and start eating his food. So that was not abnormal for him to do that with his meatball. He did that. And it was so funny because the meatball had corn in it. Faith loves corn. And she was snitching some of it that was breaking off because he was laying on it, right? And the meatball kind of broke apart in little pieces and such, and she was snitching little pieces of it and interacting with him, and it was kind of cool. So he had a lot of interactions today. I mean, it was kind of nice that he was here in the front room with most of his family. When I came and checked on him at second breakfast, he was not doing good at all. I don't think he did not eat his breakfast, first breakfast, which is the meatball. He generally doesn't get the early breakfast. That's usually the he usually doesn't eat that breakfast. He usually does the later breakfast. So we have two breakfasts. The early breakfast is usually around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't generally eat that one, but he generally eats the second one. And this we did, like I said, we did meatballs. He did not eat his breakfast. I came in here to do lunch with him, and with all of them actually, and that's when I discovered that he was not doing well. So I brought him in the front room with me. Um, I was holding him when he passed. I was loving him when he passed. I was singing to him when he passed. My baby girl was with me as well. We wanted him to have me in faith, you know. He loved me so much. There's so many videos on him interacting with her and coming and cuddling with her. So anyway, she was with us when he passed. Like I said, I was in the front room so that we had some quiet time. I came back when after he finally, his soul left, I had to wait, because I don't want to go too early because some people, a little people don't realize that their soul doesn't leave right away. Anyway, I waited until he was really, gone out of his body and such. And then I brought him back here, and I let every last one of his family say goodbye. From his mom to his aunties to a little bit. Crazy girl, of course, was with us when he died. Sassy Boo, all the boys, his papa and Macho, Honey Boo and Moo Moo. They all got to say goodbye within seconds. He was, I don't know what to do with him, but, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's a bird. I don't want to bury him here, because this is a rental. I don't want him in the ground somewhere. I'll have to find out if I can afford to have him cremated, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, because I really don't want him I don't want to put him in the ground. Anyway, the birds have been a really ruckus this morning. Like I said, animals know when somebody's gonna pass. And so the boys were having a hard time because he's been with them, because I wanted him to have some time with his mom, his papa, and his uncles. He spends most of his time with us. So that's where we are right now with Ira. He was born in the spring. He was born to Izzy Boo. She actually sat on him the whole time, except the last week, because she had to take care of Isha for me. Isha was an incubator baby, and she fostered her for me. So other than that 1 week, she was with her son up until he became ill, and then she shunned him, which is something that's normal in the chicken world. Is if somebody's disabled or um, not able to defend themselves and such. And he was always trying to defend himself. His biggest thing was to get off the bed and do the rounds like all the other birds do. They go around and look at all the different exits and make sure that it's safe. And he's doing that, flipping all over the place trying to do his inspection, making sure it's safe. And then he would sit in front of the quail boys, and guard them. It was so
cute because that was all his thing, you know. It wasn't me putting him there and me taking him and putting him there. Because I put him on top of the tent, you know. So, because it's like a trampoline, you know, and it forces him to use different muscles, you know. But the trampoline is actually a tent on top of the Quell girls, and so he got to check them out, you know, his whole life. So he was always surrounded by love and everything, you know. But he was so brave and so loving, you know. Even he knew, you know, he knew he was defenseless. He knew he needed us to love him. And so that had a lot to do with it. But I think it was just like he fell in love with Spacey Girl. They became real good friends, you know. She was always looking out for him. He was a good boy. He was a little bit of a rascal when he was a teenager before he got ill, you know. He was a little bit of a kind of like one of those kids that know they're cute and, you know, he was a full of himself. Is what he was. He was full of himself. He was a good boy. Isha, his sister, you know, like I said, she was raised with them. They were a week apart, you know, like twins, you know. She's older by 1 week, and she's been she put herself in the nest, and she has not left it. Just to come out and eat, you know, and she's not broody because she hasn't pulled any of her feathers. She knows her eggs are not fertile. She hasn't done anything with any of the boys, so she knows. And then it's so funny because she's still laying eggs, right? 'Cause she's still technically not broody. She's mourning her brother, you know. And I think she knew that he was going to go, you know, because she's been hiding in there. And she comes out and she'll come out and see her brother and such, you know, and get something to eat and drink. But then she goes right back up in there. She's been out twice, 2 or 3 times today, but this morning, which is very um out of the norm, you know. Normally she only comes out like twice a day, you know, one in the morning, one at night type situation. So I think she knew that her brother, you know, her, she, her mom wanted her to shun him, and she refused to do it. She refused to shun her brother. Anyway, that is what our day's like been like today. It's heart wrenching, you know. I'm gonna bring out the babies right now. They're gonna come out and we're gonna probably put this one away. She's my I call her my Velociraptor or psychopath chicken because she will bite me and attack me trying to get to them. So I'm gonna put her away because she's gonna definitely cause a ruckus. Alright, baby girl. So I'm gonna put her in this kennel, this tent right here. I like to have her up in the air just so she can see what's going on. If she's on the floor, no. If she's on the floor, then she can't see nothing. I had it out in the front room. I was gonna put Ira in it, because they prefer to have the bird, him not just. He was out in the front room, and I had come into the house, and he knew I left the through the front door. That's before they kind of said, "Hey, it's getting too cold for you to do that." But anyway, I had just left a minute. That was like a week ago when he was in the house with me, and it was funny because he apparently he scared the resident because she had never seen him get around and travel, and so he apparently went from all the way from the front of the halfway from the whole front room basically all the way to the front door because he was trying to come after me. He was trying to think, where'd my mama go?
you know, when she came out of her room, she was not expecting him to be there, so they scared each other apparently, and um, and so he started like traveling. I call it helicoptering because that's really what it looks like. And so he started traveling to the front door, trying to like, Mama. All right, big baby. You want to go sit down over there, face the girl, and guard that side? Thank you, baby. All right. We're going to do this. All right, we're gonna take the heater blanket out. Face, you gotta move, baby. You got to move, face. Baby girl, you have to come over here. And it's really dirty, so just a second. I gotta get the toilet paper because I always leave it over there. Always leave it over there, and then I'm like, got babies running around and I can't do nothing. So what I want to do is clean their feeding pad so that I can clean it up. Okay, I want you. Oh, Faith, come here. Come here and sit down right here. Right here. I know the babies are right here. Look. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You're pushing the bed down into a hole. They're going to roll. I can't put them down until you lay down. I want you laying over here. Faith, please. Lay down. There. Thank you. She stands up there. They're going to roll right underneath her. And this is the one that has the Band-Aid on its leg. I might have to take that off. I gotta check him. Make sure he's circulation is good. That's gonna fall off of there, but I better fall off on the floor than me. And then I'll sweep it up with my dust mop. My dust hand. What, baby? You're going in there? I doubt very much you're gonna go in there. The boys are running enough in there. Alright, here's their pad. I want it over here. It's got a lump cord, but the cord is just really, it's so stiff that it pulls right out of the electric socket. Alright. And there's the Blinky, which they're used to. Their water. My bed will move. We got some water right here. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little munchkins. Which you guys probably can't see because Face is probably in the way. Sorry. I just rather them not dart all the way across the bed and jump off. Hi, baby. You gonna get around? How you doing? You got on your feet? You did. So we're working in the training room right now. They're literally 24 hours old. The things that we're working on as far as training is boundaries. Letting me pick them up and not jumping out of my hands. That's the first thing that we work with. Boundaries coming back. Recall. They don't have names. We just call them babies. I have different sounds that I'm going to introduce to them that basically sounds that mean certain things. That like come back and different things like that. So I use the same sounds as all the other birds, so they're used to it. Face is making sure they don't get in. So they want to go in her stomach area, but they'll roll up into her and then get squished. So she's trying to make sure that they stay in a place that they're not gonna. They're trying to find a hole. Yeah, he just found a hole. Let me get him. Let me get him. He found a hole, didn't he, Mama? You gotta put your tail back. He found a hole, didn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, any hole on her body in a crevice that she's put by her like her legs or her knees or whatever, they're gonna dive and find it and then go in there. And the problem is, like I said, they'll roll up underneath her and she's at that point she's stuck and she doesn't want to hurt them. So we just have to make sure they don't do that. She's used to this. Believe me, this is not her first rodeo. She has she has raised one, two, three, four, five, six, six different hatches. She has raised six different sets of babies. Where are you going? You gonna do the same thing? Try to get underneath Stoma? There's heating pads right here. Look, right there. You're cold. Hi, baby. You can pick them up. Mwah. So I pick them up. I hold them quickly. Give them kisses. I do that to every last one of my birds. I pick them up, kiss them on the head, pick them up. Woo! Mwah. This is just teaching them to stay in my hand, not to be afraid of me. They do know my voice. They actually know my voice more than they know their own mom because they hear me all the time. Oh, I see you. You're gonna get a kiss too. This one did not get a kiss. She was over here. She came over and see Mama to get her kiss. So I would do that every single time I pick them up. They come out of here probably 3 times to 4 times a day. Um, we have flight school, what we call. That's them coming out and flying. I have to really be careful because they'll get probably about double in size, but they're still like smaller than a hamster when they get their wings. So it's like little bees flying around your room and you can't find them. And they can fly quite a ways, believe me. They can fly probably half the length of the room at that age, which is in like 4 or 5 days. That's a sweet, sweet baby. You gonna come share with Mama? Oh, so sweet, love you. So they come out of their brooder, and this is their social time. I do this with all my birds. I said, sweet, sweet baby. You gonna bail yourself? Here. Come see Mom, Grandma. Mwah. What are you doing? You come see Grandma? What's up, baby? You're supposed to be getting up on those legs. See, that's why I'm putting on the Band-Aid on you. So that you can get on those legs. What are you doing? What are you doing? You Mama? This is one that I'm quite positive is a rooster because it's so sociable. But crows generally are not like that. My most sociable bird was a girl. Melody for my second and Melody is my social butterfly. Um, Sparky I thought was a boy because we called her Spark. Spark, Sparkus, and now I have to call her Sparky. So I'm not really the judge character. And good job. Get your butt moving. You gotta get those hips moving. Oh, those sweet, sweet babies. The heater is over here, you guys. You want it over there, Stacy girl? Here. Stacy, can you have the heater? Here. Come over here, you guys. Come sit with Faith. They're on me. They're like all on my body. Then come over and sit with Stacy girl. She'll keep you warm. Faith is much warmer than Mama. Faith is much warmer than Mom. Good baby. Come here. You're getting cold, I can tell. I know it. She can't travel. She's got a band-aid. Her legs are band-aid together. She was born backwards, so that generally happens when they're born backwards. Is their legs get stuck up in there somehow weird way because they're in the wrong direction instead of having um, a place for their legs to go and stand and such. It kind of like I don't know. It just causes problems. Generally speaking. Don't be careful, Mama.
I know, I see Lizzie. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Little poo, little poo. I can't necessarily see them, so I have to put my hand down and try to find them. I do pretty good. It's funny because the birds will start, especially if I can't see them, they'll start a little bit. We'll walk around the room and stand in front of the poo, and because I can't see it, and she'll stand there, and then I'll come behind her, and she's not pooing. She's just telling me where it's at, which is funny. But yeah, they're right there. Oh, they live in Euro. And this is the oldest one. I'm gonna move it over, Faith. Faith is like, you're just gonna just move this thing over. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Where are you gonna lay? Where do you want to lay? What do you want to do? I'm not gonna hold you. Because I have this baby. You see this baby? No. No. She's like, Mom, put those babies away. They need to come out and socialize a bit. You know how it goes. Sometimes they'll just stay right in their blanket. They'll warm up, and they'll come back out and start doing some walking around and such. But this one, she always comes and sees mom. She always comes. Trying to remember which one of them was like that. I think it was Darkness. Darkness was a special one for me for a long time because she was one of the first ones the only bird I've ever assisted and let live. She was born backwards, so she had kicked herself, and she had done such a good job. She had kicked, like the whole shell had been decimated, but she was stuck. Similar to, I have a video on where I assisted, similar to that situation, almost identical, except that she had, like I said, broke out a lot of shell, and the one I assisted had like a little bitty hole, and the membrane was gone. It was dark. That's kind of dangerous territory because at that point you already know the membrane is got the air to it, and it's been too long, so long that it's drying, and that's where it gets dangerous for the baby because it gets stuck to them. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I can always probably find it because a little bit patches her feathers are missing. I'm pretty positive it's the one with the band-aid on uh, her leg. But I'm trying to look at her wings because she lost like a little bit of feathers. I just don't see her. Her feathers so funny. I think this one. What's this one? I don't know. It's hard to tell with because their fuzz is so fuzzy. This one is so different. Hi, sweetie. I'm a fuzzy baby. I know it. I don't think it's this one either. Or this one. All right. So this is the one that I assisted. As you can tell, he's doing really good. Um, but he was splayed leg as well. But usually what I start to do is the first 12 hours after they're born, because I don't keep my birds in the incubator. They come, as soon as they're dry and fluffy, they come out. So they come out and socialize. We do a lot of different things. They go see their moms. There's a lot of stuff that we do. I've never had an issue with it. Um, I think that if you're just throwing them into a cold environment, that's one thing, or throwing them to like to not be supervised. But I'm like they're more like my children, right? So it's not like I'm leaving them, you know, in or anything like that. So I took the day off. Anytime I have a birth, I take the day off. But anyway, they come out and there's a lot of socializing and stuff like that. So just making sure they're warm. This is what we do. We just keep their heating pad wherever they're going and make sure they've got their little blankie. And You wanna go in there with your sisters? Yeah? Alright. My hand's right here. My hand's right here. I'm not going there. But I need you to get warm. Grandma's not as warm as you are. No, I know. Grandma's not as warm as you are. She really wants to be with me. My temperature is 98.6, and they need to be like their temperature runs like 104, and so they need like a 99.5 for like the first 3 or 4 days, and then you can go down. Clothes are really quick and accumulate. They get their feathers very quick. They accumulate very quick. Um, Obviously at this age development, we're only 24 days, 24 hours old. They need to have a complete continuous heat source or have it available anyway. So that's why we just move their heating pad onto the bed. Sometimes I move them, like this morning I moved the whole entire thing with them, but they had got poo on them on it so from breakfast. So so I needed to clean that up. But this morning they had almost ate all their food, which I was very happy about. They had a little bit of food left over when I changed out their sheet pad. That gets disposed of. But I was really happy that they ate all night. So I generally put enough in them to get them to the next morning. So I don't like to put a whole lot in there at one time. I just put enough in there for like 2 or 3 meals. And so right now they probably have enough for dinner still. Oh, baby. You do not want to go in there. All the boys are running amok in there. You want to go in there? All right, I'll let you in there. Now that's where Ira's at. Ira's is habitating, or his body is habitating Luna's kennel right now. So we're using that in the meantime. Generally, you don't really. It's not like an emergency where something bad's gonna happen in the next 20 minutes. Um, it would be just the same as you went to, went to a store and bought something, put it on your counter, and how long does it take to, go bad? So that kind of thing. So generally, it's a kind of rule of thumb. It's a 3-day thing. So you got 3 days until things start happening. So, like I said, Iris is in the bird room. You ready? I'm gonna open the door for you. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I'm not gonna open it because I don't want them out. Ready? Let's go. Go on. Little bit. I do not want you out. You're staying in there because I have the babies out. Let's go. Thank you, baby. All right. She didn't want to be in here. She wanted to be with everybody else. So, all right. So here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't look like 7. It doesn't look so tiny. They could all of them probably could fit in like a teacup. I was gonna get something small that so you could tell how tiny they actually are. Well, this is a pin. That's not gonna fit. Well, it's long, but I know. Well, no, you guys probably know what this is. This is the LED remote, right? I could fit two of them on these LED remotes as far as how long they are. Oh, sorry. But yeah, they're tiny. Tiny. See if I can find something else that you could look at. Well, obviously my phone. This is a Samsung. How tiny they are compared to my phone. I know. Mom's getting you all tight cold. Billy. Let me think. gonna find something. Oh, this is the egg that they came out of. This is the egg they came out of, or one similar to it. They've already grown so much. Look how big they've already grown so much that they're bigger than their egg now. Okay. That's interesting. That was only 24 hours they're that big. A red pepper thing from Papa John's. Red pepper from Papa John's. They're smaller than a red pepper package from Papa John's. So, what else? Ketchup from Burger King. I know it. Look at that. It's tiny even that. Look how tiny that is. It's a tiny little one. I know it. I'm trying to find something that you guys are smaller than. That yours is bigger than. And not having any luck. There's nothing in my repertoire that you're bigger than. What else? Why are you cooking, Mama Love? Well, I know why she's cooking. Well, I don't like have stuff. Oh, baby. A Band-Aid. How about a Band-Aid? Just like a regular Band-Aid. Oh, look at that Band-Aid. You could probably fit 3 of those babies under that Band-Aid. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, I know it. All right. Am I torturing you? Well, I got to clean your area up. Most of it was on the keypad. Most of it was on the heating pad. But we had a couple by the food. All right. That's good, babies. Okay, you guys ready to go back in? All right, here we go. Let's see if I can do this without dropping you. And we don't want to be dropped, Mama. We don't want to be dropped. I don't think you either. All right. I just slide them in there like that, and make sure that they got enough room to get to their food. That's the biggest thing. Hey! And then their tent, how I do their tent is I just pull this out like this, and it hangs down, and then they can just come right out. That comes down like that so that they don't pull on it. And then they have food and water, so it's their food and water section here, and then their heating pad goes up to right up to it, and then their blanket is like this, so it's like a little tent, and then they stay up in that little crevice that I have made for them, and also this stuff is in it. But I have this. The heating pad comes up like this. It's on an L shape. Comes up the wall and then and on the floor, so they're kind of like sitting in this little crevice, and then they can dart out underneath that little blanket that they got, which I thought was really cute that I got. I didn't know it even came with it. It came with the heating pad, which is kind of cool. They really do like it. Let me see what they're doing. Oh, don't fight now. All right, they got enough room in there. I just don't want them fighting. What I think is very interesting, and this has happened with every one of, and I've had 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th baby quail hatch, and it's interesting is that the ones that are the similar feather type stick with the ones that have the same feather type. That little blonde little chickie, she doesn't have anybody that's the same as her. The one that has this Band-Aid that's on her, she's similar, but she's a red, not a blonde. And then the other ones there's 2 that are the dark striped ones, and then I have red striped ones that I've never had before. I don't know where that's coming from. It's kind of cool. Because I have 2 red striped ones, and the one that's like a tuxedo that's also red. So 3 of them are red, but 2 of them
stripes and one tuxedo. And then the blonde is a tuxedo as well. She's going to turn white. And then I think that's 2, 4, 5, 6. And there's another one. There's 2, 4. There's another one. I don't remember what it is, but it's similar to. I think it's similar to the red stripe one. There's 3 of those, I think. I don't remember how to look. I don't want to pull it out again. It's something like that. But there's like 3 different types of bird feather types in there. But they all seem to like group to the ones that are similar to each other. Yeah, there's 3 of the red stripes, 2 dark stripes, a blonde, and a redhead tuxedo. Blonde tuxedo and redhead tuxedo. Um, so the blonde one likes to hang with me. So she's always crying. Like last night, she cried all night long, off and on. I took her out like 2 or 3 times. She calmed down as soon as I could pick her up, and then she put her back, and she starts crying again. So I had to stick my hand in there throughout the night, and I just stick my hand in the bucket like kind of like this, and kind of like rest my hand like this, and then she'll come in and sit on my hand, which I think is fun, and curl on my hand. So, yeah, that's what she does. Like I said, Darkness did that, was like that with me. Daryl is, all my girls are very, very affectionate. My boys seem to be more standoffish than the than the opposite with chickens. So chickens, when they're babies, the ones that are more sociable with me are usually the boys. The ones that, not all of them, like Sassy is the exception to the rule, but all my other boys are like that. My girls are exception to that. Little bit was exception to that, and I think a little bit Sassy being different is because they're genetically engineered birds, so they're not naturally done. So something is just not kicking in as far as their socialization. So they're neither one of them are very social birds. I'm gonna let them out since they're getting. All right, the babies are put away. You guys can come out. Come on. So everybody's out of their kennels except Sassy Boo, and that's because Sassy comes out on his own. He comes out. He just doesn't come out with the rest of the birds. Please do not poop all over my bed. If you poop on my bed, you're gonna get kicked off my bed. I need my stick, Macho. You're gonna have to. Don't poop on my bed. Come here. He's mad at me, by the way. Let me see your feet. Yeah, that's why you're not going on my bed. I knew he was up to no good when he started acting up. Do not come on my bed. If your feet are dirty, do not come on my bed. You already know the rules. Lizzie is literally crying for Ira to come down. Luna's in here, baby. Lizzie Boo, Luna's in the house. She's in here. She's in here. That is Ira up there. See, she's crying. She's looking up in the air, and she's crying. Macho, you guys already had dinner. I mean lunch. What? Yeah, you can stop knocking this stuff off on the floor. How come I can't find this thing? You can eat that, yes. Stop busting around. Hi, babies. How's Honey and Moo doing? I know, Lizzie Boo. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna put her up because that's what she's asking. Just a minute. I'm coming. You wanna go up? There. I can't help it. You can't fly. Don't get mad at me. You wanna go in the kennel?
Do you want to go in there or not? There's no one in there. Ira is in here. Do you want to go in there? Is that what you want? I don't know what you want. I'm not putting Ira in there. Is that what you're asking me to do? I'm not putting Ira in Macho's house. No, I'm not. You want me to take him out of Lynn's house? Or you want me to put him in Macho's house? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. She doesn't want Luna in her. She doesn't want Ira in Luna's house. Why are you up there? Is Macho bothering you? I'm getting my stick. I'm not gonna mess with these boys. Where's my stick at? You don't know. I got my stick. It's right here. These are already starting acting up. You always starting acting up. I don't know why you want to start acting up, Macho, but you're always starting acting up. Because you can. Get a drink. So you better get off my bed. I know you're dirty. It's 12 in the morning. All right, that's it. Move. We're not doing that. I don't care if honey's bothering you. You have options. Your option is not my bed. No, it's not. No, it's not, Macho. You find another place. Go up there. Go over there. You do not have to go on my bed. And you stay out of my room. That was rude. Sorry, guys. I just started using a stick because literally I was running myself ragged, and they figured out about, it took them like 2.5 years to figure out that all they had to do was run faster than me. And it took them a long time to figure that out. So, yeah. Now I got the stick so that I don't touch them or anything, but I kind of make that noise and such, and they know what they're doing. And they're probably going to go. Little bit just went back to the bird room. Macho just went back to the bird room. Luna's over here messing with the quail boys. Luna, why are you messing with those babies? I know you're not a baby. Sorry, Dottie. Don't be messing with Mama's love. You can go over there and visit, but you don't have to be going over there and being mean to them in their own house. Honey's not gonna. I have to watch Honey because he's. Yeah, I'm not playing with you, Mister. Who's like, come over here and get this something this tea. Go get your drink. Ain't nobody talking to you. Are you gonna go see Smart a little bit? You better be nice to that girl. He's fine, Seth. Are you gonna be a good boy? Come on. You can do it. It's up to you if you want to fly. Go. I'll move my stick. Go on the bed. Do not go on the concrete. It hurts. Come on the bed. You can do it. See? Told you. Relax, little rabbit. I know. She's telling Luna to get out. There's no food out anywhere over there. So I don't know what you think he's eating. There might be some food in that tent. That's probably what she's doing. Because I think one of the girls, I think Lizzie was in that tent when she got breakfast this morning. So there might be something in there. Macho, did you get a meatball? Did you get a meatball this morning for lunch? Did you get a meatball? You're so lucky. a meatball. I made it out of their food. I made a mush out of their food, and then I put banana mushed in it. That kind of held it together. No, I don't care. Your feet are nasty. You guys want to stomp in your poo in your kennel? That's your problem, not mine. You stay off of my freaking bed. I know it. You have dirty paws, so don't even fly on my bed. Don't even do it, because you will go right back to your room. Don't do it. Honey, stop being a Rudy poop poop boy. I'm watching you. Oh, now you're going to be mean to your brother? You can't get too macho, and so you're going to be mean to Moo? That's a mean boy right there. Mean boy. Woo. Are you going to be good boy on Mama's bed? Luna, you going to be good baby? Come here. Come here, let me check your feet out. Come over here. Come over here, let me check your papa. No. He's at that scaredy stage. Let me see your feet. I want to see your feet. Move, move, move. Yeah, you're being rude. I want to see your feet and see if they're clean. You got clean feet? Yeah. You need good boy? Good baby? Yeah. You guys stop running from grandma. I know. But I'm not doing nothing to you. So you need to stop running from grandma. Oh, honey! Get your honey out of my room right now. We're not having that kind of behavior in here. Meanie Bo Beanie. Get out of my room. You see this boy? Your papa making me a meanie? He getting kicked out of Mama's room. You know why? Because he's being mean. Mumu. He put his beak on Mumu, and that's not nice. We don't put our beak on each other. What happens if you put your beak on somebody? You go in your kennel, right? That's right. Although your kennel's being occupied right now, so you're going to go over there in that tent. Don't do your feathers. Whoa, got some tents. Let me do it. Sweet baby, sweet baby of mine. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah. Sweet baby. You two need to stop. You don't need to know what he's doing. He's minding his business, leaving yours alone. Why don't you find something to do and stop being a bad boy? You want to get down? All right. Go on. Go about your business. You can come back if you want. You can. You gonna go up? What you gonna do? I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Standing on Stacy girl? You know you're the only one that can stand on her for long periods of time because she likes you so much. I know. You're spoiled rotten. That's what's the problem with that. You're spoiled rotten. You are. Yes, you spoiled boy. Ooh, a spoiled baby. Mm-hmm. Wish I got some pretty feathers. You do. I know, I see that. You been doing a good job on those feathers? Alright. Nice. Pretty baby. Gotta take care of those feathers so you can fly away. I know it. You can't fly if the bad boys can't get us, we gotta keep our feathers clean. Gotta keep our paws clean so we can go on Grandma's bed. I know. Lots of rules, but it helps us out. They're very smart birds. They figure out real quick the advantages of going on my bed. They know they're not allowed to go on my bed if they got dirty paws. So Macho has got nasty paws on purpose because he knows it's going to come out. It's usually after lunchtime that they come out. Excuse me, do not come up on this bed, move. Don't do it. Do not go. Are you going to see the lovey? Do not do it. You can go see the loveys, honey boo. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to your brother. Come over here and give Mama a kiss kiss. Come here. Come here. You can come and give Mama a kiss, but you're not coming on the bed. Come here. He's smacking his feet. You give good kisses, you know that? Good kisses. He's got his beak in my clavicle. And hold this there, hold that. Where's my baby? Too bad he can't go on my bed because he's got nasty papas. What? No. Yeah. She's your baby love. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye with my feathers. Can I come over and turn you this way? I want to give you a hug. Mwah. Love you. Thank you. Honey, honey, honey. You want to give Mama a kiss? Come here. I just loving you. Come here. Come here. I want a kiss. Oh, you going to get a drink? Go ahead. You don't really want a drink. You just pretend it. He'll come over eventually. Mumu loves kisses. Don't you, love? Mumu loves cuddles. Cuddle, cuddle, baby. Do not come on this bed. Get your honey back away from that boy. Well, leave him alone then. Why do you have to be so difficult with him? Come over here and give Mom a kiss. Come here. Stop messing with Macho and come and give Mama kisses. Oh, the baby's over there? Oh, they love Mumu. All the girls love the Silky Boys. I don't know why. I said Silky Boys. Good job, Macho. Good job, baby. You found a spot? All right. He's up high. Can't get him now, honey boo. Macho's smart boy. He went up high, high, high. You can't even fly. See, Macho has choices. He just chooses to be on the floor to cause a ruckus with these two, to get them in trouble so they go back to their room. And generally, if he says that, he goes back to his room too, so it's not like he's gaining anything. But he's up there now because he knows there's some food up there that was Ira's lunch that he never got. So he's up there snatching on that. Did he find Ira's food? He did. He found his own son's food and he's eating it. He's eating it, all gone. Oh, now it's on the floor now. She dropped it on the floor, and now it's behind the kennel. How are you going to get it? You going to go down there? I don't think he's going to. That rat's going to get you. That rat's going to come and get you. You better be careful. They're going to snatch you up. Mama singing? What? You guys singing? Ooh, Good job, baby. Ooh, she's well. She's foraging up in there. You gonna sit on my leg? All right. She's compromising. They love sitting on my leg. Don't you move. Oh no. It's a good baby. Can I have a kiss again? No, Sash, you already had your turn. I'm gonna remove my shoes. Excuse me. Off my bed. Thank you, Sash. I realize why. Off my bed. You better be nice to that, Luna. Luna, up. Do not go behind there and get that food. I'm telling you that's dangerous. Dangerous for little birds. I wouldn't do it, Macho. Luna, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Sorry, Luna, I didn't mean to take you down. I was trying to take Macho down. Stop it. You're fine, Luna. I wasn't telling you to get down. You gonna go see your mom? You gonna go up and see your mama? You gonna go fly up. Right. Are you gonna go up see mama? No. No. Get down. Come over here. Come here, honey. I want your kisses. He's gonna go through a little bit. Come here, baby. It's gonna push him over to me. Watch this. Come here. No, let him come over. Let him come see mama. Oh, he's such a beater. Why do you have to be so difficult? You know you want to come over here and get some butt rub. Woo! Butt rub city. Ooh, I love it. You love it. You know it. You just being stubborn. I know. A little bit told you to come over here. Woo! Get the butt rub. Get the butt rub. Oh, yeah. He's going to put his tail down. Watch. Get the butt rub. Can I help pick you up? Boy. Oh, my goodness. So brave. That's enough, babe. You already had your turn. Thank you. Luna. Go up there. All right. That's a boo. My goodness. No. You're not on my bed. Not gonna happen. What are you doing? Get off of there. You already know that's a no zone. You don't mess with the girl in the net. Doesn't happen. The manager made 2 poo-poos right there. That's from these 2 rascal boys. Alright, I'm going to let them go. You guys go. And then they're going to go